We call it the hookup culture. I don't know if that's a term here, but
not
so
quite,
much. Okay.
We know what it is.
All right, so you know what it is. So it's, it is not one night stands. It is like basically just the generic idea of having intimacy without emotional commitment. So it's like, you're not my boyfriend necessarily, but I might sleep, I might fool around with you. It doesn't necessarily mean sex either. And so generally that's portrayed as like a world by men for men, in which women are purely the victims and have completely like sort of lost their bearings and are being taken advantage of. So that's the one way in which it's described. And if you talk to college women, they'll definitely complain. I mean, they'll definitely say like, guys suck, guys don't commit. They'll say a lot of things like that. But what I did was look at this 4-year study that was done. It's really like, you can't believe that these researchers actually planted themselves in a college dorm for 4 years, which is like, kill me. That's really, really, really hard to do. But thank God that they did it. And what they found was, so there's one timeline, which are the daily complaints, but then there's this long-term timeline, which is at that age, before they have kids, women are very focused on establishing themselves, their own independence, and their success. So they're actually avoiding getting into relationships. They're actually sort of ducking people who are trying to pin them down. That doesn't mean that they want one-night stands all the time. It just means that they don't necessarily want a path towards marriage quite yet. Like later on they do. So they're they watched women as they sort of squirmed their way out of relationships where the guy was like, you're going to follow me to this place and that place, or we're going to get married. Now, since I wrote that chapter, I've gotten lots of letters from young women who are trying to define to me like what this third kind of relationship looks like. And so they define it as like, not a one-night stand, but not I will make you chicken soup every night and cuddle with you on the couch. Something in between that.